In this lesson, we just have to know the difference between circumference and area of a circle. So they're going to have us first find the circumference and area of each circle. Don't forget the c da pi. Let's write this down. C da pi, pi r squared. So that's what we're going to kind of go by, and we'll just use our calculator. So to find the, click on this, gotta move it all the way. Okay, so the first one, the circumference. Okay, so we want to do, oh yeah, this is a an example. I can't actually do it. So I'm going to do 68 times 3.14, and I'll put it in here with the unit of just yards. For the area, I'll do 34 squared. Then I'll times it by 3.414, and I'll get the yards squared. So area will have square yards, and circumference will just have singular yards. Now you have to know which is which. To go all the way around is the circumference. So if we're talking about a rope to go around the park, that'll be circumference. If we're talking about artificial turf or grass or something that's going to fill in the inside, that's area. So we'll use these formulas to find circumference and diameter. So first, circumference and diameter, I mean circumference and area. So for area, we actually need the radius. So half of 26 is 13. So to start this, we're going to go 13 squared. You make sure you square it first. Then you times it by, did they say to use 3.14? Okay, reminder, 3.14 does not equal pi. It is an approximation of pi. So that's 530. It said do not round your answers. So 0.66. Because it's area, I'm going to use the squared units. For circumference, I'm going to take the diameter and times it by the approximation of pi, which is 81.64. And that is just feet. A rope's going around the lawn, that's circumference, and the lawn will be surrounded by tape. That's also circumference. Oh, tricky. So be careful that you're reading those and not just guessing that if you already put circumference, the next one would be area. So there was an example where it could be both. Okay, we start with our area. Now they gave us our radius, so we just do 28 squared and then times 3.14. That will be our area. So we're going to type in 2,461 and 76 meters squared. For circumference, I actually have to double 28, which is 56. That's our diameter. Times it by approximation of pi. We get 175.84. And that's just in meters. The courtyard will be paved. That's talking about filling it in, so that's area. And a chain will surround the courtyard. That's going around, so that's going to be the circumference. And one more. They gave us the radius. So for circumference, we need the diameter. So it's 24. You have to times 12 by 2, then times 3.14. That's 75.36. And that's just going to be yards. For the area, we have to do 12 squared and then times it by 3.14. And that's 452 and 1600ths, and that's yards squared. Okay, we're going to answer these questions. The rope is going around the park, that's circumference, and the park will be covered by artificial turf. So if you're covering it, that's area. Okay, that's the end of the lesson.